Is your body performing at its best state of health? If the answer is no, or maybe you're unsure, you're going to want to listen to our next guest this morning. Joining me this morning to talk about what Arc of Life Family Spinal Care is all about is Dr. Kenema Clark. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Happy New Year.
Thank you. Happy New Year to you as well.
So we're going to talk about New Year's resolutions here in just a second. But for those who maybe have missed you guys coming on the show already, give a little recap of what your mission is, because it is pretty unique here in Southwest Florida, and I love that what you guys are able to offer here.
Absolutely. Our mission is simply just to educate, empower, and elevate our community, and just to make informed health decisions, and being proactive about those decisions on an every day-to-day basis. And we do that by just giving, loving, and serving our community.
Yeah, and I love that you say that word kind of proactive. Again, we're going to kind of go into this function versus feeling, which I think is a big part of that.
Absolutely.
But let's talk about New Year's resolutions. And I think we were chatting in the commercial break that the average rate that we're keeping our New Year's resolutions, which a lot of them are to stay healthy, feel healthy, is what, 6 weeks?
Yeah, 6 weeks.
That's not very long.
Not very long.
I think we're 2 weeks into it.
Exactly, not very long at all. So most health goals fizzle out within 6 weeks. And one of the ways to help prevent that is by simply just writing them down, writing those health goals down. 4% chance of accomplishing those goals if you don't write them down. So by writing them down increases that by 44%.
When you write them down and maybe put them somewhere where you can actually see them
exactly.
every day too,
and just focusing on those action steps. Simply just also shifting how we think about those health goals, not really thinking about health as a destination, but as a journey. Enjoy and embrace the journey by focusing on not just the goal, but focusing on those every day-to-day action steps to accomplish that goal is simply good enough to get you to that finish line.
It's funny because, you know, people talk about the crash diets and stuff, and that's good for the immediate, but it really goes back to that lifestyle change and doing everyday steps that can really help.
Absolutely.
Well, let's talk about, as I kind of hinted at, this function versus feeling, which is something very big for you guys that you really want to make sure people know the difference of when someone asks you, how do you feel today? It really should be
how you functioning. Exactly. Well, you know, function is like the baseline of how healthy you really are.
Okay.
And we want to focus on that because ultimately function is what's going to be determining how well you're sticking to your health goals.
So true. And let's talk about the nerve system, because that's really what you guys are kind of focusing on as well. I know we have a graphic of the nerve system, but talk a little bit about why your office is different, because I know it kind of, you know, focuses on one particular area of the nerve system in the back of the spine,
Well, because the nervous system is the baseline, that's what supplies every muscle, tissue, and organ of the body, allowing that to have no interference will allow the body to actually function at its optimal.
Okay. So is that what you guys are really looking at and kind of concentrating on?
Yes. We're focusing on the top 2 bones of that area, making sure that nervous system is free and clear of interference, and that way your body will feel and function at its optimal health, but not because we masked it or not because you're using outside things such as medications or drugs to kind of mask how you're feeling, but because you are truly, really feeling well.
Well, and how would somebody know if they're watching this morning if they're not performing well? I know we have a graphic too that's got some, 10 warning signs.
There's 10 warning signs that could potentially, if you're experiencing those different things, that tells you exactly how well your nervous system is functioning or not functioning.
Give us some highlights. I mean, what, headaches? I mean, I guess that's a pretty common one.
Headaches, sleeping difficulties, loss of energy. All these different things can contribute to nerve interference or, your nervous system not functioning as well as you would like it to.
Not functioning well. Again, it goes back to that. Well, we have just about 30 seconds left. I love that you guys, again, kind of talking about going back to the community, serving the community. You offer this kind of community dinner that you like to do for people. How does this work? You want people to call your office and come out and meet you guys?
Absolutely. Come and meet us at our community dinner. Is something that we do. We offer to the community. They can come and hear about what we do. you and have dinner on us.
Yeah, and then of course a complimentary consultation too to see if you are a candidate.
Absolutely. Just mention the morning blend and come on in, and we'll go ahead and sit down and go through all the health concerns and see if they're a good fit.
Yeah, and see if we can get you functioning better, which
Absolutely.
I think everybody should want in the new year. Well, Dr. Kanema, thank you so much for being here this morning. Happy
Thank
New
you.
Year
Thank you for having us.
Please tell your family we said hello, and we look forward to having you back.
Thank you.
We, of course, will send it over to Steph now.
Fostering a dog is one of the many ways you can help improve the life of a homeless pet. Up next, how you can become a foster pet parent. But first, a look at your Fox forecast and news headlines.